Welcome to Nadia's Notes, and we're here to read Proverbs 23 from the AMP translation, and you can find it at BibleGateway.com. Go to the BibleGateway.com webpage, and then put in Proverbs, and then find 23, and life and conduct. Here we go. When you sit down to dine with a ruler, consider carefully what is said before you. For you will put a knife to your throat if you are a man of great appetite. Do not desire his delicacies, for it is deceptive food, offered to you with questionable motives. Do not weary yourself with the overwhelming desire to gain wealth. Cease from your own understanding of it. When you set your eyes on wealth, it is suddenly gone. For wealth certainly makes itself wings, like an eagle that flies to the heavens. Do not eat the bread of a selfish man, or desire his delicacies. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he in behavior, one who manipulates. He says to you, eat and drink. Yet his heart is not with you, but it is begrudging the cost. The morsel which you have eaten you will vomit up, and you will waste your compliments. Do not speak in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the godly wisdom of your words. Do not move the ancient landmark at the boundary of the property, and do not go into the fields of the fatherless to take what is theirs. For their Redeemer is strong and mighty. He will plead their case against you. Apply your heart to discipline and your ears to words of knowledge. Do not withhold discipline from the child. If you swat him with a reed-like rod applied with godly wisdom, he will not die. You shall swat him with the reed-like rod and rescue his life from Sheol, the netherworld, the place of the dead. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart will also be glad. Yes, my heart will rejoice when your lips speak right things. Do not let your heart envy sinners who live godless lives and have no hope of salvation, but continue to live in the reverent, worshipful fear of the Lord day by day. Surely there is a future and a reward, and your hope and expectation will not be cut off. Listen, my son, and be wise, and direct your heart in the way of the Lord. Do not associate with heavy drinkers of wine, or with gluttonous eaters of meat, for the heavy drinker and the glutton will come to poverty, and the drowsiness of overindulgence will clothe one with rags. Listen to your father who sired you, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Buy truth and do not sell it. Get wisdom and instruction and understanding. The father of the righteous will greatly rejoice, and he who sires a wise child will have joy in him. Let your father and your mother be glad, and let her who gave birth to you rejoice in your wise and godly choices. My son, give me your heart, and let your eyes delight in my ways. For a prostitute is a deep pit, and an immoral woman is a narrow well. She lurks and lies in wait like a robber who waits for prey, and she increases the faithless among men. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaining? Who has wounds without cause? Whose eyes are red and dim? Those who linger long over wine, those who go to taste mixed wine. Do not look at wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the glass, when it goes down smoothly. At the last it bites like a serpent and stings like a viper. Your drunken eyes will see strange things, and your mind will utter perverse things, untrue things, twisted things. And you will be as unsteady as one who lies down in the middle of the sea, and as vulnerable to disaster as one who lies down on the top of a ship's mast, saying, They struck me, but I was not hurt. They beat me, but I did not feel it. When will I wake up? When will I wake up? I will seek more wine. Okay then. Please subscribe. Please like. Oy. They're hard to read because it's all dealing with what can go wrong. And it's hard to be exposed to that. But it's true. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of something. Anyway, thank you for being here. And come back for Proverbs 22. And we'll record them now. And then Proverbs 24.